Good morning, everybody. This is Diane Doyle in Plant-Based Dallas, and it is a bright, sunny day here in Dallas, Friday morning, and I wanted to do a little bit of cooking this morning to use up a lot of my veggies in my jar. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to make a good tofu scramble. And I promise you all, this is such a great substitute for your scrambled eggs. You can't go wrong. Getting so many nutrients, and you're not getting the cholesterol or the fat or the artery blocking substances. So this is easy to make, and let me show you what we started with. The first thing I did is I sauteed my raw veggies in a little bit of water. I have some ginger and turmeric here that I keep cut up. I always put that in everything. I have some poblano peppers. I had some cauliflower, some red bell, some red onions. Basically, you can use anything you have. You could use broccoli, cabbage, whatever you want. And so I would saute that in the pan first till that got nice and soft. And then I added my raw mushrooms and my blanched sweet potatoes from Miss Sweet Kelly. And stir all that up. And then what I'll do is I'll crumble in my organic tofu. I happen to get this one at Walmart in the refrigerator section. Just make sure that you get the organic, non-GMO tofu. And then as far as spices go, I'll show you what I put in today, but again, this is whatever you put in is going to be delicious. I've got garlic powder, nutritional yeast, dry mustard, cumin, smoked paprika, one of my favorite spices, and chipotle powder, another one of my favorite spices. I added just a tad bit of black salt. I buy this on Amazon because that gives it sort of the sulfury egg smell, if you care for that. And then, again, some more turmeric to give it that orange color. I did have a little bit of leftover Jill's cheese sauce, thanks to my daughter Alice, who made a big batch a few days ago, so I added a little bit of the leftover cheese sauce in it, but certainly that's not needed at all. And what I'm going to do with all of this, besides eating a few tortillas right now with it wrapped up in it, is I'm going to freeze this, wrap it up into tortillas, roll them up, freeze them individually so we can have them for ready-to-go breakfast. And let me show you the different tortillas that I have found. These are all compliant. They don't have any oil. There's Ezekiel. Then Mi Rancho has their corn tortillas that don't have any oil. And then recently I found at Sprouts, La Tortilla Factory has 2 or 3 different kinds of a blend of corn and wheat tortillas with no oil. And also the Food for Life sprouted corn tortillas. And I will tell you that whenever I make the soft taco burritos, I always heat up the individual tortillas to make them soft before I roll them up. And that makes it a lot easier so they don't crack on you. So you definitely want to roll them up. And then I put each one in individual foil, wrap it up, label it, freeze it, put it in Ziploc bags, and grab and go when we want to have a quick breakfast. So it really is easy, you all, to eat this way, and you feel so good. And it's not hard at all. So I ask you to join me and try a tofu scramble if you've never had one. Y'all have a great day and a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.